Hello Taurus, welcome to your March predictions reading. Now I hope you're all doing really well and staying safe. Thank you for all your love and support on my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing for accurate messages from Spirit. And hopefully I've got some messages for everybody today. Alright, I'm using the Wild Animal Oracle. I think that's what it's called. I've had this deck for quite some time. And so let's go ahead and start getting some messages, Taurus, for March 2024. We have the Whale. Well, the Whale is telling me that we're taking things slowly and easily in the month of March. Because the whale, yes, they are water dwellers. They live in the oceans, the vast, deep oceans. And they like to move in packs, don't they? They like to have their little family around them and their children. They are mammals, which is very interesting. But whales, you know, symbolically speaking, they are slow movers, even in the water. And so it's really all about taking our time and perhaps exploring options in areas of our life where we have possibly become a bit stagnant. You know, your intuition would always be guiding you to keep moving forward and to keep trying to evolve in whatever it is that you're doing. Nightingale. Nightingale is all about song, isn't it? That's what nightingales are well known for. And as you can see, the shading, it kind of depicts that as well, since where the, I guess the music or song would be coming from is all white. And all behind it is darkness, which kind of tells me that there is still a lot for you to research or learn about in regards to possibly a project that you're working on, or even a role at work that you're doing. And it's really about growing and evolving in your environment. Nightingale also sometimes is symbolically tells me that you may even hear news very soon that will help you move up in some aspect of your life. Turtle, another slow mover. Well, when they're babies and I guess they kind of crawl through the sand to the water, they do tend to move quite quickly. However, generally speaking, the turtle is well known symbolically to be quite a slow mover. Okay, so again, it's really telling us to take our time during, I guess, March, and just to explore avenues on how to learn more about or develop yourself in some aspect of your life that may have become stagnant in the recent weeks or months. Camel. Well, camels, you know, they can run quickly, but they're mostly well known for being self-sufficient, aren't they? They kind of rely on the water that they harbour within, you know, as they say, their humps, but actually I think there's like membrane sacs or something that the camel kind of rehydrates itself with. And so the camel, again, it's all about moving forward, because the camel is always moving forward when they're traveling, don't they? And the camel, like I said, is very self-sufficient. So that's telling me, Taurus, that during the month of March, you will be doing exceptionally well, because you know, it's like you have all the tools, like the Magician card, it comes to mind. You have all the tools that you need, all the knowledge that you need in order to keep going forward with whatever it is that you've been working on, whether it's your career or a hobby or, you know, being a parent, or it could be any aspect of your life. But the camel is saying that always consider learning more and moving forward and evolving yourself. All right, let's clarify and get some more messages for you for the month of Taurus. For the month of Taurus, for the month of March. That's funny. All right, let's go. We've got the house. We've got journey. We've got courthouse, and we've got community. Now, courthouse, yeah, it's talking about official business. Turtle is what it's clarifying, and I guess the turtle is all about moving forward as well as all the other cards, but more so very deliberately and cautiously. With courthouse, there's documents, signatures, contracts, things that you might be working on, okay, that require official signatures or something or other. Sometimes it relates to taxes, other time it can relate to real estate or property or even car financing, the bank. You know, courthouse could be talking about official business at work where you're signing a new contract for an extended period or something along those lines. So courthouse is very much to do with anything that's official. It could very well be saying that to get to where you want to go, you know, I guess as the turtle is very cautious and deliberate, like I said before, perhaps read the fine print with some contracts that you're signing and just be absolutely certain that that is something that you want to, you know, commit to, because contracts are a commitment. You got the house and the whale. They're both big. Okay, that's the first thing that came to my mind. But the house really is all about comforts of life. And the whale being a big character, you can say, but also very family orientated. It kind of does connect to the house, because the house is all about the nearest and dearest to you, your immediate environment. You know, the house with the tower, I think that's the Pindasiko Kippa, but generally the house with a tower, it does indicate some kind of building with an office space or even a clinic if there's health cards that come through. But we've got a house and journey here. Sometimes the house and the journey is telling me that like a train station, because you put the words together and it kind of tells you something. So a house and a journey, you know, where trains go, and a house, you could say that that would be a train station, or even a train station that's close to a house, or even someone coming to visit you via train to your home. Okay. With the courthouse, it could be talking about official business to do with travel, to get to visit someone or for someone to come and visit you. So it could be talking about, you know, the visa or even passport or things like that. Community, it's saying about with the house and journey, you know, you may be embarking a new culture or a different type of community, or even somebody that you've known for quite some time, possibly online, or you've been dating them long distance, or a family member from far away. They may be heralding with the nightingale that they are coming towards you. Sometimes the camel symbolizes a mother. So for some of you, this may be a mother that's coming to visit you, or you're going to visit your mum. Okay, but more than anything, it's talking about official business, documents and signatures, possibly to do with travel, possibly to do with somebody that wants to travel towards you from a different type of community. All right, let's get the Lenormand and see what other messages there are for you for the month of March, Taurus. And don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to show me some love and support. And if you have already. Thanks for staying with me. If you've been with me for the however long I've been on YouTube, 2011, I think, when I started. Thanks for sticking around and sticking by and being so supportive on my channel. I really appreciate that. Now let's go ahead and clarify these. Okay, remember what I said about the tower, guys? The tower, that is that. And with the house, like I said, sometimes that indicates an office space. It could indicate a shopping mall, okay? In the city, you've got, you know, I'm just thinking sometimes courthouse is also a monumental type of place, like, for instance, visiting the Colosseum or the Leaning Tower of Pisa. You know what I'm saying? Or the pyramids of Egypt or something along those lines. You know, some kind of landmark. Okay, and because you've got house, you've got the building, you've got the journey card, and you've got the bridge, and you've got opening new opportunities and a different type of culture here, Taurus. It's definitely saying that some of you could be visiting far away, like going to visit someone or someone from that kind of place, like, for instance, Paris or something, maybe coming to visit you. Let me know how that resonates. Comment below. I'm interested. So the snake, you know, the snake with a house card does mean that possibly, and with the whale, it would indicate a big snake. So some of you may live in a place where there are snakes. So just saying, and maybe even big snakes like pythons. So that's quite an interesting message that came through just there. Let me know if that's true. However, the snake is always a hidden, I guess, character that may be around you in your life, and it's really just saying to be wary of somebody that may be a bit overly dramatic or likes chaos or likes to gaslight people. You know, the snake is that kind of character. They kind of like a bit of, you know, attention and drama. Okay, it could also be talking about someone starting rumors or someone slandering that you know, and it's like you're trying to avoid them at all costs. Okay, the house and the whale. Now, this is talking about a big house. So this person may have a big house or work in a big office or something along those lines. Let me know what that means to you. Nightingale with the snake is again somebody that uses their, you know, toxicity, and they verbalize it. So they talk, you know, quite toxically, and it, you know, they may be going somewhere, they may be leaving, okay, with the bridge. So it's really saying letting bygones be bygones. So that's just a personalized message for some of you. I'm interested to know how that resonates. However, the snake can sometimes also indicate like a lover, okay. So for some of you, this could be saying that a lover is actually coming to visit you. And Nightingale heralding that they're on their way because they feel a strong connection to you and they can't live without you. So that's just a little message there. All right, the turtle and the courthouse and the key. The key with the house literally means moving into a new home because you're about to open the home with a new key. And so it really means that. So for some of you, because the tower is there and the house is there and the key and the community card and official documents and traveling, it could very well be saying that some of you are actually starting a new role, and the camel would indicate that you are the perfect person to fit that position in that workplace, you know. And the sorry, I had to pause for a moment. we've got the turtle there. That's what I was going to talk about. You know, the turtle is also quite wise because the turtle has traveled to many different destinations. Like they go to one place to lay the egg, then they go to another place to mate, and so on and so forth. So really, you know, I would say that the camel and the turtle together would be you being highly trained and experienced in something. However, perhaps you just want to take it that next level with, you know, the other messages that came through about improving on something in your life. All right, like I said, with the courthouse and the key, especially with the house, it stands out so strongly, the connection with the key and the home, because I really feel that some of you may be relocating or have recently relocated, or like I said, you know, and for some of you, it could very well be in a different community environment than what you're used to, such as a sea change after living the country lifestyle, or perhaps, you know, living in the city and then deciding to move out somewhere a little bit more quiet, suburban, I guess. So for some of you, I get that strong vibe that we're changing our community environment, and we're doing that because we just feel like a lifestyle change. Let me know if that is in fact your story. Moving on with the nightingale and the train and the bridge, you know, quite often I take the courthouse with the bridge as a monumental bridge, quite literally. So, you know, you could say that courthouse with the house is a monumental house, kind of like Parliament House or something like the Penthouse, or you know, the White House kind of thing. So that's for some of you. So the courthouse with the bridge, I would say, is possibly a big bridge, like maybe the biggest bridge in the world, or like some kind of monument, landmark. Okay, so let me know what that means to you, if that is your message too. You know, and the train station as well, it could very well be all tied up. Like this could be a major city train station that your person will be traveling through or to meet up with you. You know, in Victoria, we have a train station called Flinders Street, and it's very, very well known as being the meeting place in Victoria. A lot of people travel far and wide specifically to meet at Flinders Street, and then they can go where they want to go after that. So that would be what we'd call a monumental landmark train station in Victoria, Australia. You know, and then we've got the Sydney Harbour Bridge, which you could also say be a monumental landmark. So if you know what I mean there. And heralding that they're actually on their way or will be soon, or, you know, whatever they want to say, they will come to visit you in 3 months, or, you know, whatever the case may be. And perhaps the whale is also talking about time and space. You know, maybe there is a distance between you and this person, and perhaps, you know, I guess you've known each other for a very long time, because whales tend to grow very old. And so that could be talking about you and this person knowing each other for a long time. You know, and I get a strong vibe for some of you that is actually the case, and for others of you, you may have only recently met. Okay, let's keep going. Get some more messages for you, Taurus. I hope you're enjoying this reading. If you do enjoy listening to it and all my little messages, don't forget to click like. That is a wonderful way to show me support on my channel. And don't forget, guys, I do offer personalized readings, lots of different perks on my membership as well. And that is where you actually get free readings and things, my e-courses and books online and things that I've written over the last 20 years. So you may be interested in that. Okay, we've got love, the love and the snake. and the house and the whale. Someone that you have been in love with for a very long time. Now, this person may be attached elsewhere, or with the snake, there may have been a kerfuffle between the two of you recently where you disagreed, didn't see eye to eye, locked horns for a, whatever reason people do that. It's just about having a disagreement or not seeing eye to eye, or something along those lines. Sometimes the snake can indicate an irritation, a frustration, some kind of issue that we really want to voice to someone. And with the love card there, Cupid, as cute as Cupid is, I actually have a tattoo that is very similar to that Cupid. But I love the baby angel figures. So with the love card and the snake, it is really all about, possibly an altercation that you had in a relationship or with someone that you love, or there may be, strong jealousy and possessiveness, because yes, the snake symbolizes those things too. So it could very well be a very, jealous and possessive type relationship that you are in. So with the house, it is talking about in the home. It's also talking about family. With the key, maybe you have recently moved in together, or have, with the nightingale, be talking about it. And with the whale, it does look like a significant connection that the two of you share. Next up, soldier. Okay, soldier. That's quite interesting. This person is willing to fight for your connection, to fight for whatever they need to do to be with you. With soldier, they are a fighter. Okay, they are always going to fight for, what they believe in. Okay, no matter what it takes, they will win. Okay, so with the soldier, it's talking about your person is going to fight for you if there is a person around you. Okay, now for those of you who are single, because I know I do get a lot of messages below my videos, what about us single gals or guys? So for those of you who are single, the soldier is talking about perhaps your person is actually coming back from a service and they are in the military. That is for some of you. Okay, it could also be saying, for those of you who have not met a special person yet, that your person is in the military or the police force, or even they are very active with their fitness lifestyle. They might go to the gym a lot, because the soldier can also indicate health and fitness. Okay, so with the nightingale and the soldier, I would say someone heralding that they are on their way from a, like I said, service in the military. Okay, now for some of you, I'm getting a strong vibe. This is a brother. Let me know if that's actually your message. Thoughts. Somebody is thinking heavily on, and I'm not sure why this is the message right now for some of you, but someone is thinking of either proposing or thinking about the connection that they have with you, but they would like it to be long-term, and they may actually voice this to you in March. Wow, that's going to be special. Let me know if that's your story. I'm interested. With the turtle, this and the thought card, this is something that your person may have been thinking of for a while. With the key, it's opening an opportunity for, with the courthouse, like I said, contracts and bindings and things that you have to stay committed to. So that is why I actually said that this is someone that's thinking heavily on a long-term situation with you, Taurus. A loyalty. Wow, your person is 100% into you, and they're not going to stray with the loyalty card. Okay, so your person is definitely someone that is a one-woman man or one-man woman. Okay, so with the camel, This person likes to be self-sufficient. They like to do it for themselves. They, you know, if they went camping, they would have everything they needed. Okay, if they went to do some kind of errand, they would have a checklist and then make sure everything was spot on and right, and they would tick off each thing as they went along during their day. That's the vibe that I'm getting. With community, this person may be well known in the community, or they work in a very close-knit community type vibe. With the Tower, it is talking about something to do with work. Like I said, it is possible that it's a monumental type place that your person works, or someone that you know actually works, because the Tower is a business card, and the Tower is also some kind of landmark. As you can see, it's kind of like a cathedral, which is, you know, it kind of sticks out on the horizon. And people travel from far and wide to visit there. So it is like a landmark. Okay, your person may be very loyal to you, and I feel that they want you to be a part of the whole community setting that they're a part of as well. Wow, Taurus, this is a really, really cool reading. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get, I think it's called the Madame Medusa. Now, I may be completely wrong. I know it's Madame something, this oracle, and I absolutely love it. Okay, let's get some messages for you, Taurus. We have the Griffin, honor and good luck, hand of fate, which means that something is actually going to happen that you have no control over. It's like a surprise party, but from the universe. The Satya is, you know, revelry and indulgence, but who isn't a bit of a Satya? We all like a bit of revelry and indulgence sometimes, don't we? So revelry and indulgence is talking about that, just enjoying yourself and having a good time. Alternatively, there may be someone that you are connected to, you know, whether it's a relationship or friendship or in the family or a work colleague, someone that you know that you hang out with. The Satya may be them, someone that likes to go out and party and drink and smoke and do all the stuff, and then they live a professional lifestyle during the daytime. So that could also be the Satya. Okay, let me know if that makes sense to you. The black cat, your luck will soon change. For me, if I am driving down a road and I see a black cat crossing it, I consider it to be good luck, because I love black cats and I love cats and I love all animals. So black cat, I consider to be a change for the better. The Sun, of course, it is all about success, rewards, and your perseverance paying off in the long run. The Wyvern, your secrets are safe. So this is telling me that you're working on something that you're not really telling many people about. It's just about you and you trying to do something for yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that, Taurus. So let's go ahead and have a look at a few love cards, shall we, and see what comes through with the Mirror's Love Oracle. Taurus, if you like this reading, please don't forget to like it and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Past life connection, how amazing is that? Comment below and let me know, what do you think past life connection means? Everybody has a different opinion on it. For me, it means that it is a soul contact that you've shared different lifetimes with. Let me know if that is the same as you. Sometimes I really do believe that you meet someone that you feel like you know them, and it just makes no sense because you've only just met and you have no clue who they are, but you feel this soul calling towards them, that there is definitely a recognition there, and you kind of feel drawn to explore that with that person. Long distance, there we go. For some of you, this could very well be a long distance romance between you and someone from a past life. How special is that? Sometimes it's saying that your person has traveled to see you, and that is when you're going to really start feeling some freaky vibes, when you start connecting and discover that you're actually past life soulmates. Spiritual growth. So your person and you may be helping each other evolve and grow as spiritual beings on planet Earth. Spiritual growth means all about learning, developing and growing on a spiritual level. Sometimes it talks about using your spirituality and your intuition in order to grow in something like, for instance, at work. And I'm talking about affirmations and things like that. Beauty Queen, that's telling me that someone finds you incredibly irresistible and attractive. And if you're the feminine, this could be saying that, hey, someone's got the hots for you because they love everything about how you look and how you talk and how you act and how you walk. Someone really is crushing on you big time. Union means this person is the one for you. One more card. A past love may be in the way. So for some of you, you may still be dealing with a past love and you're trying to move forward and to develop a new connection. However, for others of you, this could be your person is dealing with an ex that just kind of is causing issues. And it's really about you guys staying strong, staying very connected to each other. You know, your person may have traveled or you may have traveled to be with them, feeling a strong past life vibe with each other. However, this past love may be causing issues, travel again, and dating. So, you know, all cards are pointing to either you and your person traveling together to spend some time away, going on a getaway as a couple, or it's talking about long distance love, okay, and traveling back and forth to meet each other. And yeah, with the dating card, it's definitely about that. So their past love may still be a friend of theirs, and that's why it's a bit of an issue for you. So that's just for some of you, Taurus. Okay, let me know how this resonated, whether you got your question answered during this reading, any messages that may have resonated to you. What does this reading mean to you, Taurus? I'm interested. And as always, I send you so much love, peace, and light. Bye for now.